Hello guys and welcome back to The Revival with me Alex, and today we're going to get straight back into the Everton save that we've got going. So, since last time, what has happened? Schedule wise, I believe we played Chelsea and Liverpool last time, we got 2 draws respectfully, and then since then, an awful run of games. We lost to West Ham 3-1 at home, despite the fact that they had someone sent off in the 56th minute. I thought James Garner scored a nice little goal, Mikel Antonio was doing his thing. He gets sent off, it's 2-1. I'm thinking, let's go attacking. Let's try and get some out of this game. All of a sudden, Thomas Souček wins a penalty, and it's just game over for us from there. Then, the big dogs, Tottenham. We managed to get another draw. So you look at that, you go, without West Ham in there, without a game where it probably should have gone our way, Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham, 3 draws, 2 away games, you'd be pretty happy with that. I think respectfully, Everton fans would be happy with that. Then, at home against Brighton, 2-1 defeat, and then away from home to Wolves, a 1-0 defeat as well. So this time round, Crystal Palace and Newcastle, we're going to try and pick up the steam once again. We really need a decent run of games here. As you can see in the league table, we're actually sitting 17th, just outside of the relegation zone in terms of goal difference. Chelsea sitting below us, which is mental to think. Other than that, Bournemouth and Forest, the 2 recently promoted sides, obviously doing decently well within themselves. Fulham still second. Mental. Absolutely mental. So yeah, the problem we're having is 5 draws. So we've drawn with Forest, Leeds, Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham. We've also lost to Fulham, which is a big one. United, which is acceptable. Then Wolves, Brighton, West Ham, you're looking to try and get something out of those games, which they've all had 1 goal in it. We're just drawing a lot of games and can't score many goals. So what we're going to have to try and do going forward, we're going to try and get a bit more tactical, a bit more attacking, a bit more just using our strikers to the best of their abilities. So Calvert-Lewin, lacking a bit of fitness, only suitable for 45 minutes. We're going to bring in Radamel Falcao. We're going to bring him in just to try and play in this deep line playmaker, a deep line forward role. Demarai Gray has been in decent form of late. Dwight McNeil has been absolutely shocking. The new fellow we've brought in, Dion Jenna Beljo, I think that's how you pronounce it, or Bejo, from Croatia, 20-year-old. He looks pretty decent, I've got to admit. He looks pretty flipping good. Just want to see him really try and take his game to the next level. Scored in the under-21s championships, but just isn't that level yet. As you can see, 13s and 15s all around. You're probably looking at Calvert-Lewin just being our main striker, really, when he's fit. But hopefully we can get him into the position where he's going to be better than what he is at the moment. Tottenham interested in him, 50 million for him. I'll probably be looking for about 70 or 80. James Garner, playing very well at the moment. Iwobi still doing his thing. Amadou Onana, I'm really liking the look of this fella. Really liking the look of him. Connor Cody, Holgate at the moment, I'm probably going to keep him in, because Connor Cody and Tarkowski have had absolute stinkers for us at the moment in time. I might even convert them just to centre backs rather than ball playing centre backs, because they've just not been playing well at all. In fact, no, he needs to play as a ball playing centre back. Nathan Patterson, not been playing well either, but been playing better than Connor Cody for the likes. And then Michaelenko's just been decent for the time being. Michael Keane, another one who's not been very good at the moment, listed as well, just trying to get rid of him at this point. Seamus Coleman the same. Yerry Mina trying to get rid of. Ben Godfrey, cannot wait for him to come back. Yeah, it's going to be a big one. So we're going to submit the side, get back into it, go into the match, see how we can produce anything against Crystal Palace. It might be a case that we actually just have to start going cautious at home, because we're not seeing anything productive from the game. So let's kick off into it. 2 draws and 3 losses in our last 5 games. Let's try and get something out of this one. Let's hope we can, because otherwise it's looking bad for us this entire season. Here we are. So we've got a highlight. 12 minutes in, Pickford punts it long. Iwobi strong goal. He rounds the keeper, and it's dribbled just about into the back of the net with Pickford getting an assist. So Crystal Palace leaky at the back. Absolute mess at the back, to be fair. Pickford punts it forward, absolutely thumps it. He goes past everyone. Guehi misses it. Iwobi rounds the keeper and manages just to get it in. I think that the match engine looks awful there. I've got to admit, it looks absolutely dreadful. But we've managed to get a goal early on, as there's another highlight straight after that. 16 minutes, 4 minutes later, Guehi on the ball again. Can he play it out from the back? So we've got Decore, they're coming forward. Michaelenko with a great interception. Onana on the ball now. Beautiful ball into Anthony Gordon, who finds Falcao in the middle. 2-0 up. Cautious is the way forward for this Everton side, I think it looks like. Playing steady football. We're not the best team in the league. We've got to, as soon as we accept that, I'll be more than happy and we can get forward and start scoring goals. Anthony Gordon with another assist this season. Falcao with his 5th goal, I believe that is. Beautiful goal, straight into the back of the net. And there we have it. We're flying 2-0 up against Crystal Palace. Let's try and keep this going. The 4 outstanding players at the moment really is Jordan Pickford playing really well, Iwobi playing really well, Anthony Gordon as well, Falcao. They've been the main players throughout the whole season really. Garner having a solid game, I believe. Onana looks really good at the moment from his interactions. As the ball's played forward, and Falcao beat Johnstone there. And that looked like an interesting bit of a ball in. Bournemouth beating Liverpool. Southampton beating Tottenham at the moment. We're going. Tell you what, I'm pleased with the number of shots we've been taking. I'm very happy with how we've been playing. Let's carry it forward and just hold on to the game, essentially. That's all I'm going to try and ask for them to do, is hold on to the game. As there's another highlight here, it's same pattern of play. Guehi playing out from the back. Just doesn't look very confident playing out from the back. Decore punts it forward. Edouard's there, but Holgate intercepts it. Edouard managed to pick up on a Holgate mistake, and that was lucky for us there. Elise now taking the free kick. Edouard is there. Michaelenko, though, as a penalty, it looks like has been given. I'm not entirely sure why, but let's try and make some substitutes in the meantime, as the penalty has been awarded. Who's taking it? That's the question. Milivojevic is taking it, and Pickford saves another penalty save. I think he saved one against Liverpool, and now he saved one here against Crystal Palace. That's massive for us. I'm very happy he's managed to actually do that, because I was worrying. Vinagra's going to come on to replace Michaelenko. Iwobi's going to come off as well, just because he needs a bit of a rest. I think we're going to bring in Decore. Anthony Gordon replaced by Dwight McNeil, and then I think what I might do is just take off Onana for now, and I'll probably bring on Calvert-Lewin, just so that we're going to go to like a 4-4-2 just after this highlight. So 2-0 up, Elise on the ball, Crystal Palace coming forward, James Tompkins on it now, Demarai Gray takes it off him, but he loses out the ball immediately. Elise plays in Schlupp, you can find Zaha's own goal, and another great save by Jordan Pickford, a brilliant save by him there. Let's make a few changes then. Let's go to this 2 up front that we've got. We'll bring Calvert-Lewin into this pressing forward role. Beljo just plays in that deep line forward role, and Decore, ball winning midfielder. James Garner, deep line playmaker. Let's try and see out the game, playing unbalanced, praise the team for how we're playing of late. And yeah, we're playing pretty well, I've got to admit. 77th minute, I'm pretty confident we're going to be able to see this out. As Tottenham, that Tottenham game, 4-3 to Southampton against Tottenham, that was huge. That was a massive game. As we're coming up to the final few minutes of the game now, 94th minute, and we've managed to get our first win for a very long time. Very well done today. That was an excellent game. Very happy with how that's progressed. Falcao with a great goal as well. That carries us up to 16th. We take over the position from Aston Villa. I'll join you back for the next game, see how we can play against Newcastle away from home. It's going to be very difficult. They've just lost to Manchester United. They'll be at home. It's always hard going to St James's Park, but let's hope we can get a point, at least a point, and carry on this hopeful turn in sort of results here. We've played pretty well there, I've got to admit, so fingers crossed, let's keep that up. Right, we're back for this next game now. I've had a bit of news in my inbox saying this can be somewhat of a sackable game. My job is on the line in this one. We are expected to lose. If we win this game, we can go above Brentford, who have got a very difficult game today. So, let's get into it. Team selection. Holgate is going to go into that right back role because he's been playing fantastically lately. I might just stick with the same side because this has been a fantastic team sort of play. Falcao, I might take out. I might put in Beljo, or however you pronounce it, but I think he needs to sit there for the time being. I can't see us changing this just yet. Play the game out and see how we can do yet again. We played decent last time. This is a big game for me because I have a feeling it could be a potential sackable game, so we'll have to see how this goes. Get into the match preview. Who are we playing? So they've got Wilson, Fraser, Almiron, Longstaff, Joe Linton. Not really rotated outside. There's still a very strong midfield and defence there. And then for us, Falcao, McNeil, Gordon, a strongish side, but nothing like this Newcastle side. So Newcastle is currently sitting in 7th with a positive goal difference. We're currently sitting in 16th with just that -3 goal difference, where you think a few more results could have gone our way. So let's see if this is either our new found form, or if it's going to be our newfound job loss situation, if that makes sense. Let's see what we can do from here. So Dwight McNeil sits over the corner. Can he find anyone at the back post? He can't. Iwobi picks it up now. Can he find a ball in himself? He can't, and gives it away straight away to Callum Wilson, who tries to come forward. Onana cuts that out, and Connor Cody's on the ball yet again. Tarkowski back in the matchday squad today, punts the ball forward, tries to find someone there. He can't. Holgate now picks it up, launches it out wide. Michaelenko picks it up. Can he find a crossing? He can't. James Garner now. Onana. Nice bit of play outside the box, but it wasn't really, as Nick Pope now punts it clear to try and find Callum Wilson, which he does. Tarkowski making the mistake that I thought he would do. And Callum Wilson, the match engine, which did me a few favours last time round, has instead, and you don't see this very often to be honest, where goalkeeper, that is just so bad. Why would you go for a header there? That's the question. Is it been put through the goalkeeper's leg? It's a good animation. Callum Wilson with a good finish into the back of the net, and that's not really good for me from the outlay of this game. They've got two very strong centre-backs at the back there, so I can't see as many headers. So that was satisfactory at best. Let's try and keep going. Let's just keep going. Hands on hips. You weren't that bad, but come on, keep going. Let's see if we can get something going forward, because at the moment, neither side's really creating anything massive as Ryan Fraser whips a ball in. Lascelles at the back post. Now then, this is our opportunity to counter-attack. It was until it was just punted forward. Lascelles now gives it to Almiron, who curls one, and that was a beautiful ball in, but just wide of the mark. Let's see if we can try and get something more out of this game. Let's demand more. Let's be a bit more positive going forward and see what else we can get from this. As we've got a highlight here. Michaelenko on the ball. Into Damari Gray. Onana now. To Garner. Tarkowski. Can we find something from this? Garner, as he plays it forward to Damari Gray, who's been pretty decent for us so far this season. Michaelenko to the edge of the box. Pulls it back. And it's so poor. It should have been so simple as Joe Linton now brings it forward into Callum Wilson, who we know is very good on FM. Runs at the defence. Can he find something? He can't. And that was that a highlight? That was a highlight. That was a highlight. Wow. Anyway, going forward, what can we do with any more substitutions? Let's bring on Gagliardini to try and make a bit of a change. As Trippier's coming forward, tries to play it through. Tarkowski's there to intercept, and Trippier wins it back. Damari Gray, can he maybe close him down? Why is he not closing him down? That's my question. As Anthony Gordon intercepts that. Calvert-Lewin with the worst touch I've probably ever seen, as Longstaff picks it up now. Can we find anything from this? Joe Linton hits the post and it's been put out of play. Come on, lads. Anything from this game, come on. Fire up the side. Fraser with the ball in. It's another opportunity as Holgate puts it into the air. No, we've not cleared it properly. Holgate out again. Falcao is knocked down to Almiron. Trippier can get a ball in. Vinagre heads it away. Calvert-Lewin now. Can he hold the ball up? That's the question. He can. Beautiful play there. Switches it to Anthony Gordon. Can he maybe play through Falcao? He just didn't. Gagliardini now picks it up to Falcao. Finds Damari Gray. Oh, there's two men open in the box, and he didn't manage to find either of them, as it's now punted forward. I don't know what to say. We've still got to go positive because we want to try and get something out of this game. We're probably going to have to try and go hit the early crosses, and let's just see what we can do going forward, because that is not ideal. That is not ideal at all. Encourage the boys. We've got no one on the edge of the box. Buendia, they've managed to bring in Buendia as the ball's played in, and that was a dangerous one there. James Tarkowski proving why he just shouldn't be in the matchday squad at all. It's going to be 1-0 to Newcastle, it looks like, the 95th minute. My job on the line here, and this could be bad news for us as we go to the dressing room. It's scary hours for ourselves. Aston Villa and Bournemouth can potentially go above us. Nottingham Forest drew West Ham. Liverpool drawing with Brentford. United beating Crystal Palace, which is good for us as it keeps them further closer to us. But what's going to happen to us? Are we going to lose our job? That's the question. Not just yet. Fair enough. We've managed to just about keep it. Now, Cody is out for 4 weeks. We manage to actually bring back, and I think someone, as I've got Duncan Ferguson doing our media at the moment. It was a bad office all round. I'm not going to single out individuals Fair enough, well handled. But Tarkowski suspended, Connor Cody injured, which means Michael Keane's going to probably come back into the mix, with as well a potential for Yerry Mina, who isn't even fit, to come back into the squad. And if anything, he probably looks better than anything else we've got at the moment. So I'm going to bring him in for next time. Michael Keane also sits in there. Yeah, what a mixture of results there. Good win for us at least. We've finally got a win out of somewhere. Newcastle beating us though. Falcao still sitting with 5 goals. And what's even more embarrassing is Jordan Pickford's got 2 assists. Which is matches the best for everyone out of the whole squad, which is very embarrassing. The finances aren't looking great. We've not really got that much to invest in the squad. Yeah, it's been an interesting season so far. So I hope you did enjoy this episode. If you did, please leave a like as ever, subscribe if you're new, and I shall catch you in the next episode. Hopefully a few more interesting games here. I'll probably join you just after the World Cup in the actual save. So Boxing Day games and Christmas around there. So yeah, catch you in the next one. From me, Alex. Have a great day. Ciao.